Yeah, what up? I'm back. New place, new me. Kind of same old, really. Um, this bullshit behind me is a couch that my landlord has to get, and I'm aware that this is my apartment, by the way. This is my first apartment, my first rented apartment at the ripe age of 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? I make shit happen. Um, there's not much like art in my bedroom. My bedroom looks kind of bland right now, and so does the fucking living room. But whatever. I'm still getting acclimated in here, even though I've been here like 4 months. But yeah. Um, damn, I haven't talked about music in a while. I haven't bought a record since I moved from my previous residence, so I can't talk about any records. Well, records that I own, but I am going to talk about records that came out end of 2024 and early 2025. It's the 24th today. I am going to mention two records that came out like 3 days ago. So the first album came out October 4th last year. Blood, Incantation, Absolute Elsewhere. Saw this performed in its entirety live in November of last year in Brighton Music Hall. Cool show. Midwife, who I'm also a fan of, performed right before them. This is really experimental, spacey death metal. It's like a space opera, like fucking meets Pink Floyd, meets, they have the however long that second track is, with Tangerine Dream, of all groups. Tangerine Dream and Blood Incantation partner up for that second track. A second release that I'm going to talk about was released a few weeks after this, or after the Blood Incantation release. Black Curse, Burning in Celestial Poison. Also a Denver band. Completely different music. Fuck, dude. This fucking Black Curse. This Black Curse album is horrifying. The vocals are fucking from another world. They sound like a demonic alien shrieking from another universe. It's really pummeling death metal. It's fucking, just listen to that shit. It's fucking awesome. This is their second full length. I was a really big fan of the first one. Third album, sticking with the relentless, crazy as fuck death metal, Mitochondrion, Vitriseptome, Vitriseptome, I don't know, something. Their third full length. They've been a band for a while, over 20 years. They're on Profound Lore. Canadians, but this album is a absolute monstrosity. I think it's like 17 or 18 tracks. It's long. It's like a good hour and a half, and it follows in the same style as that, like very haunting Black and Death, like Death Spell and not really. I was gonna say Portal, but I mean, I guess there's a little Portal in there. They remind me a lot of the black metal band Achilles, or Achilles, however you pronounce that. The next album, the fourth, Feral Forms Through Demonic Spell. This is their debut full length. It's a new band on Everlasting Spew Records. Who house these fuckers? Father Befouled, Alters, fossilization, fucking, what else do I have written down? Galvanizer. But Feral Forms, new Italian band they formed a few years ago. And this is their debut, and it's fucking awesome. Disgusting, fucking violent death metal. Yeah. Members, I also have written down members of Colostrum, Grime, and The Secret. The Secret actually used to be one of my favorite metal bands. Good Italian grind, or like black and grind. And I also have heard Grime. I haven't listened to Colostrum, but yeah, really good fucking, really good gym metal, you know. Hatred. The next album is going in a completely different direction. Christian Fennesz with his 8th full length called Mosaic. Top 5 instrumentalist for me, Fennesz. Or like, you know, ambient instrumentalists, guys that don't sing and don't rap and don't, you know, do any of that shit but make really cool sounds. And yeah, he's 62 fucking years old now, and just released his 8th album, and it's fucking awesome, peaceful, really just everything flows well, and great music for really any mood for me. I can have this on at any time. It's not just background music. Next album, Dax Riggs with 7 songs for spiders. What a strange title. I don't know if he actually mentions a spider at any point in this album, but this is I have written down 3rd or 4th full length as solo artist. I actually don't know which number this is for him, but yeah, former Acid Bath vocalist. That's where he's most known from. He's been in multiple bands. I don't even know how old this guy is now. Probably in his 50s. But still sounds so good. And just that bluesy New Orleans, like rock and roll. It's spooky. It's got that like voodoo type fucking atmosphere. If that's a thing, I don't know. But yeah, another really good release from Dax Riggs. Next album was released 1 week after Mr. Riggs. This is Mr. Michael Bonema, Mike, with Showbiz. I don't know what number this is for him, but this might be his best fucking album, and I don't even understand how. He's released so much good shit over the years. I'm seeing him in May 30th, in Boston, Paradise Rock Club, which I can't wait. I've been dying to see this guy for a while, and this fucking album, I think it's 24 songs, and every song sounds different. Every song is interesting. There's really no skips for me. I feel like Mike has gotten way more like he's modernized his production sound. He's made it more commercial, I guess, or just accessible in general. But the rapping, and he is mumbling through half of the shit still, but it's still so poetic, and he can't just have a basic bar. He can't have a basic bar or song or whatever. For me, he sounds like Lucky if he read a lot of books. Like, he sounds like a more intelligent Lucky, and that's not saying Lucky's stupid, but yeah, I listen to this album all the time. It's feel good. It's positive. I got hair in my mouth. Yeah, Mike. I'll see you in May. Next release. The next release is the one I'm playing that you can kind of hear a little bit in this video. Frenolith, Ashen Womb. The Danish death metal fucking titans. This is their third full length. They've also collaborated with guys from Bloody Incantation and Spectral Voice, who is Black Curse, has members on there. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so keeping it within the same metal family. Another really good release from them. Straightforward, death metal. I don't know many Danish bands, many Danish metal bands. I know like Finland has its own death metal sound, and Sweden obviously, and Italy, and but Denmark, I don't know. This is the only Danish death metal band that I know of. But yeah, it's really fucking good. Ashen Womb, check it out. Alright, let's see if it works this time. I don't know why my microphone is not picking up anything. I just got to talk about the last two releases that came out 3 days ago. First one, Pissgrave, Malignant Worthlessness. Their third full length. Death metal fucking beasts from Philadelphia. God, is this the most violent, abrasive shit that I've ever heard. I mean, their first two releases, this is their third full length. Their first two maybe are more violent, but this just is another fucking awesome release. It is pure anger, misanthropy, and hatred in the form of fucking death metal. And the final release from Friday, Mr. Tim Hecker, Shards. I don't know what number this is for him. This isn't really a official like album, I guess. There's no real concept behind it. It's a bunch of throwaway tracks that were intended for TV and movie soundtracks. I mean, I think the tracks flow well, and I don't know if there's any central like theme, but the music flows well together, and yeah, it's more beautiful, serene music from Tim Hecker, and he never misses. He didn't miss with his last release, No Highs. Shards is nowhere near like 5 or 6 albums from Tim Hecker that I place way above it. He has a number of classics for me, but again, he doesn't miss. He does not miss. Thank you to whoever's watching this late in the video. Thank you to whoever wants to see my face. You know who you are. And yeah, hopefully I'll record again soon. Probably just talking about more music that's come out recently, or other metal recommendations or whatever. Like I said, I'm just not buying records right now for financial reasons. And so I can't really talk about physical stuff, but I can talk about music that's come out and shit. And whoever wants to hear my opinion, you can hear it. And yeah. All right. I'm out. Thank you, guys.